Recently, a game titled Fate Trigger the Novita opened up for alpha testing, and I wanted to know what this game was about since it kind of reminded me of Stranova. Fate Trigger is a battle royale game with guns, but you are able to use character-exclusive abilities that can help you on your journey to winning a game. And just like Stranova, I wanted to do a challenge where I wouldn't be able to use any weapons. So here are the rules. 1. Guns are not allowed. We can have guns in our inventory, but they will need to be holstered so I don't accidentally hit a shot, which I don't really think will be a problem. 2. My team also has to follow the rules of the challenge. The alpha test only allows 4-person teams, so I can't do any solo or duo matches to make this challenge easier. And since I can't really tell people on my team to not shoot the enemy, I'm just going to turn team fill off to prevent cheating. This means I'll have to find other people to play with, so I don't have to solo squad. And 3. Actually win the game. This means my team will need to be the last one alive, and we need to get the "you win" screen. It seems we're a bit restricted with these rules, but we do have a few ways to work around these rules. We may not be able to use any guns, but we can still punch or kick people, run over people with cars, or blow them up. 2 of the characters in this game, Eos and Ziva, also have abilities that can deal damage. Eos can activate a laser beam from her palm as her ultimate, and it does some pretty good damage. And Ziva's Flame Wall can deal damage along with her ultimate move that makes meteors fall down from the sky to deal massive damage. She also has a passive skill that buffs incendiary grenades. So if I had a full squad, I'd probably want an Eos and Ziva to attack, Camille to support with healing and teleports, and Kira so we could have some building cover if needed. So if I had a full squad, which I asked for and did not get, I would prefer to have this team, but alas, I'm alone and have to solo squad for this challenge. So I'm choosing Eos since I need damage consistency if I'm going into any fights. I learned this pretty quickly in my first game, since I was struggling a bit to kill bots with grenades. But the laser was super good, except when I was against multiple people at one time. So we do have some sort of consistent attacking method, but we can only use it about every 3 minutes. So I sort of have to make a plan so I won't just die. Here's the plan. Logistics Center is a location on the map that has a ton of power chips. We can use these chips to upgrade our equipment, including an upgrade to our ultimate timer speed. So I'm going to land here for every game. Still, this is going to be quite the challenge. Anyways, Game 5 was the game I decided to play for my ultimate instead of just trying to find people. I hid in bushes around the map and used my ult whenever someone came near. In this specific case, I had an ultimate accelerator which would give me my ult in 3 seconds instead of 3 minutes. And I'm so happy I had this because right after one of my fights, more people started approaching me. So I was able to get 3 kills back to back, but then another enemy approached me. I started throwing my nades at them, but I wasn't able to do enough damage and got shot through a wall. This is definitely my fault, I just did not know I could cook grenades at this moment. But every game I played seemed to put me in a corner. Consistently. I didn't have much of a chance of winning fights the way I was, and even when I was fully kitted up, I would pretty much instantly die. I also didn't have much time to even record this challenge because of stuff I was doing in real life, and the fact this game was only available for 5 days. As I'm reading out the script, it is closed. Still, I needed a break to re-strategize as I usually do. And of course, I thought of something that could work, but it's nothing you can really count on. And that's just hiding. Hiding until the last opponents are left, and most likely low on health. So I tried this out, and the battle bus dropship thing was really far from the logistics center, so I begged for someone to shoot at me so I could respawn. Kill me! Do it! Do it! And yes, this game lets you respawn 1 time if you die within the first 16 minutes. So I tried getting to my desired spot, but the game did not want that to happen. But I guess it was a nice walk. After looting up, I lasered a bot and started driving towards Circle, and ended up hiding in a building until I heard some footsteps that were... They were my footsteps, but there was actually an enemy nearby. Unfortunately, you can't hear any of it because I had my desktop audio muted on my recording software. Sorry. My walking sound sounds like multiple people, and it's really scary. It's creeping me out. It was someone! 5 minutes after this, I was spectating the final fight. I couldn't even see them, but I knew things were happening. I didn't know enough though, so by the time it was just me and the final squad, they were already fully prepared for me to come at them. So, there's no way I'm doing this. This challenge is way too difficult to begin with, since squads is the only game mode you can play in, and I was playing it really safe, but maybe not safe enough. Could I even make a play that's so safe to where I won't even get into combat? Not really. This game is purely based on skill that I do not have as a single person. The only way I could possibly do something with this challenge is if I somehow found a weakness to having teammates, but that just doesn't exist. Well, I still wanted to see if this challenge would maybe be possible, since if I somehow got into a game where bots were the last team, I could maybe squeak in a win. So for my next game, I played like normal. I went to Logistics Center, kind of got crazy loot and lasered a bot before getting quick ult and energize on my gear. I had to rush a bit while upgrading my gear this time around because the storm was on me, but it didn't even deal damage to me. Oh, I have energized, so I just survived in the storm. The storm, or Pale Blight as it's called in this game, only did 1 damage at this point, and my energized armor instantly healed up that damage. This is some good information, but really only for early game. I started to drive my car up to the floating island, and like a wish on a shooting star, a present box fell out of the sky to specifically give me gifts from the heavens. Unfortunately, the sound of that box could be heard from miles away, so the second I got out of my car, I was being shot at. I thankfully survived and went to see what was left of the supply drop, and the team that went for it left me with no crumbs. To make matters even worse, look at the top of the screen. If you can't hear footsteps from my audio, you can definitely see them now. I was definitely going to get killed if this person wasn't a bot and a solo. Once again, I just barely weaseled my way out of death, but now I was sort of noticing something. The storm circle was right over the floating islands. On the edges of these floating islands, you can fly for as long as you want, for as long as you are at the edge. So I found a cozy spot to sit in and just didn't move for a while. It's the perfect plan. And since I'm not moving, I should mention now that there was a Malik TV on the other team who was streaming this current game and absolutely dominating. They killed a quarter of the lobby while I was just sitting around. What made this even worse was that a bot caught onto my plan and was camping me while I was trying to find a better spot inside the circle. Get away. That bot was taken out by Malik, so I didn't have to worry about getting killed by some random bot. Then it happened. The other solo in this game was killed. It wasn't even a bot. That's not good. The last team was Malik and his buddies, and they were on the hunt. They were going to find me. The storm was closing, and it was pushing me toward the enemy. So I had to make a move now, and I chose the only move I knew I wouldn't be able to replicate in any game. I didn't choose fight, I wonder. I chose flight. I mentioned earlier I had to play safer than safe, and I also had to somehow find a weakness with 4 people. So if I could theoretically stall out the rest of the game and hope the other team wants to survive enough to where they will crowd the final circle and push each other out into the storm, I win. There's still even more to this. Malik was playing as Camille, whose ultimate move can heal the whole team within an area on the ground. If they use this for the final circle, I lose.
Where are these punks at?
I can't just fly anywhere, so the flight I chose was eventually going to make me fall down, because this was my idea. Can I hide under the map? I wonder. I'm gonna try that right now. Let's see. The problem is I'm going down. I'm going down here. I need to find an area where I go up. Dang.
I don't know what's happening.
Alright, friend. I'm calling it. Somebody cheating.
That is a lot. I'm stuck down here. I can't do anything. I'm actually stuck here. Please quit the game, guys. I'm a solo. You're a squad. You know, this isn't gonna work out. You know.
I didn't mean to do that.
Pill blight is about to spread. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is the finale. This is crazy to look at. The storm is closing up. I'd wish it could do it a little bit faster, you know? But, we have some time to spare here. They're up there, they're stuck. I am able to heal. I am able to heal. I don't think they can.
Bro, what is this? 0 enemies in here. How?
Please.
No.
Healing myself up.
I died! I died! I won! I won! What? I won that! No way! No way! I won that! No way! So, that was it. By sheer luck, we managed to win a game of Fate Trigger without using any weapons. This was a difficult challenge, and I didn't really want to get the win in this way, but I saw my chance and I had to take it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Anyways, that's all I got.